Bobby Jenks, World Series champion and former White Sox pitcher, dies at 44. Cause of death and final words revealed. 2025. Chicago. The baseball world is in mourning following the sudden death of former Chicago White Sox pitcher Bobby Jenks, who passed away at the age of 44. Once a powerhouse on the mound and a hero in Chicago, Jenks died late Saturday night due to complications from heart failure, his family confirmed. Jenks, who had battled chronic health issues for over a decade, left behind a legacy defined by both resilience and redemption. His final words, according to a close family member, were simple and heartfelt. "Baseball gave me everything. I'm thankful for every pitch." The rise of a giant. Bobby Jenks wasn't your typical major league star. Drafted by the Angels, released due to injuries, and picked up by the White Sox in 2005, he quickly went from overlooked prospect to October legend. With a 100 miles per hour fastball and a towering presence, Jenks emerged as the fearless closer who helped Chicago break their 88-year World Series drought. He was just 24 years old when he threw the final outs in the 2005 championship run, forever cementing his name in Southside history. He had ice in his veins. Former manager Ozzie Guillen once said, "You gave him the ball, and you just knew the game was over." Beyond the diamond, pain, perseverance, and purpose. After leaving the game in 2011, Jenks' life was far from easy. A series of failed spinal surgeries left him in near constant pain. He also struggled with addiction, a fight he openly spoke about in hopes of helping others. "I had to learn how to be human again after baseball," he said in a 2018 interview. "It took everything I had." Yet through it all, Jenks never gave up. He turned his pain into purpose, mentoring young pitchers, working with addiction recovery groups, and returning to baseball in 2019 as a coach and advisor in youth programs. A city says goodbye. Chicagoans never forgot Bobby Jenks. On Sunday morning, flowers, jerseys, and handwritten notes began piling up outside Guaranteed Rate Field. The White Sox organization released a moving statement. Bobby embodied the heart of Chicago baseball. Tough, loyal, unbreakable. We will miss him deeply and honor his legacy in the game he loved. Remembering the man, not just the player. To fans, Jenks was more than a closer. He was a symbol of grit. The guy who came from nothing and gave everything. A man who lived loudly, laughed hard, and loved the game that gave him a second chance. He is survived by 4 children, his partner Lisa, and a legion of fans who remember him as much for his honesty as for his fastball. In his own words. One of Jenks' last public messages, posted just months before his passing, now reads like a quiet goodbye. "If I could go back and do it all over again, the wins, the pain, the recovery, I'd still choose baseball every single time." Final tribute. Bobby Jenks may have left the field, but his presence will forever echo in the 9th inning roar of White Sox fans. His number might never have been retired, but his memory is. He was the closer, and he closed out his own story with courage. Rest easy, Bobby. You were one of the greats.